Well, we're going to struggle tonight. There's not a lot to talk about. Absolutely nothing to talk about. So we'll just have to wing it, I think. Yeah. Oh, we're live. Jesus Christ. Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Scarf Bagara War, sponsored by Overpass Clothing in collaboration with Edgeley Conservative Club Coaches. What have we got on the agenda tonight? Expect a Blackpool hammering review, new signing verdicts, attempted murders, resulting in 2 points from 4 points from 2 away games, rather. Bate is back. Sidebeh is finally here after the longest transfer saga in the world. Intensity is back. We've got our county back. Plus, we'll be asking all the important questions later on in Random Shit of the Week. Stick around for that. There's no fan guest tonight, so you've got me, Waggy, and Jimmy. And of course, as you well know, it is Tanto time.
Alafe. Oh, he's got the better of Toll wide on that left-hand side. Now, can he get into the penalty area? It's Alafe. It's 1-0. It's brilliant from Tanto Alafe. He's been unstoppable this afternoon, and it's his goal that breaks the deadlock here in Bolton. It's Bolton 0, County 1.
So, of course, we will talk about all of that as we get into your award-winning podcast, The Scarf Bagara War.
Somebody in the way, battling, having got in way of the attempted clearance. Jim Gannon. Oh, great flick on by Alan Armstrong. Oh, what a beauty! Oh, what a beauty!
It's against Bradford, but here's Warburton!
Yes!
Oh! And they're trying to manufacture the shot, gets it away, yeah!
Not got it clear. Please, sir! It's a cracker!
Armstrong played in the game, and a superb goal.
Tony did it. Stockport County are the champions of League 2.
Evening, boys. Got your fire extinguishers ready? Hey, have you?
What timing that is. That's amazing.
I know. You plan all day. Agendas, we're talking on, privately, all this kind of stuff. And then that just hits you at like 9 minutes to 8.
Perfect.
Bloody brilliant. Go on then. There's only one place to start.
Yeah, we take it. Of course we do. I mean, I just think that getting Tanto back, obviously it's been a protracted transfer. Let's face it, it's been rumours and everything. Sidebeh obviously gets his debut yesterday, and we're thinking, I wonder whether we still need another striker. But yeah, we do. Of course we do. We're going to be is it Chelsea that have got something like 10 strikers on the books? We're catching up with them now, aren't we? Chelsea have got 10 for every position, haven't they? They got about 117 people in the squad. I've just seen another one popping up. Yeah, I've just seen another one saying that Fevs has gone the other way.
Yeah. Is that...
What?
What?
Is that confirmed?
I don't know what's going on. That's just... I don't know. That'd be a weird one. Fevs going to Charlton's a weird one for me.
Stockport County. As part of the deal, winger Jaden Fevrier will join Charlton on loan for the rest of the season. We wish Jaden every success during his spell at the Valley.
In fairness, didn't he, I mean, he did well in the playoffs, didn't he? He did well towards the end of the season. So they'd have been keeping a bit of an eye on that because we were sort of challenging in and around them for the playoffs. Maybe they just feel that his sort of, the way he plays sort of fits with their team better. They just want a slower forward than they've got, basically, because that's what Fevs gives them compared to Tanto. I'm amazed at that.
That's really surprising, isn't it? I mean, I think we all sort of all felt that Fevs was going out on loan somewhere, didn't we? With him not even being in the squad yesterday and a few rumours and stuff like that were flying around. But I'm quite surprised that he's gone that step up to a championship side rather than either another League One or maybe into League Two, possibly. Yeah. But really surprising.
Wowzers. Wow. Thanks to everybody that's joined us online. There's quite a lot more than usual, I guess, because we're all excited, aren't we? Four points from 2 away games. Plymouth on Saturday. Tanto's back. Sidebeh's signed a deal, hasn't he? We've got Roman Dixon. Roman Dixon. So get your comments in. There's going to be a lot of interaction tonight, so stick around because we're going to be asking you some questions to get involved. No fan guest tonight. One of the rare weeks that we don't have a fan guest, so we're just going to settle into it basically. Loads to get through. I mean, with Tanto signing, now we've got Woods, Sidebeh, Brecky, who went off injured last night at Blackpool away, Stokes behind him, and now Tanto. I mean, it's almost like an embarrassment. It's like remember when we were in League Two and we had like an embarrassment of riches. It's like that again, isn't it? But for this level and possibly the one above, maybe not embarrassment of riches for the level above, but definitely can get us there.
Yeah, and Bate back. Bate started again.
Bate back as well.
We're going up, aren't we? There it is. It's all confirmed. Just give us the league. Just let everybody else fight it out. We're done.
I just don't think you win promotion with 11 good players, and that's basically it, innit? Like, you get hit with injuries. So yeah, we've got an embarrassment of riches up front. You've not even talked about Malik Mothersill there as well, who may or may not come good. Jack Diamond playing potentially number 10 as well. So yeah, we've got plenty of firepower now, and that's what we've been lacking pretty much all season, and that's why we've not scored enough goals, have we? That's why our goal difference isn't where it should be. I think we've only won, is it a couple of games or 3 games all season by more than a goal or something? Like we've not put anybody to bed. We've not got any, or not enough games. We've finished sort of 3, 4, 5, whereas our competitors, Cardiff, Lincoln, they're banging the goals in. So yeah, bring it on.
Charlie talked about that last night, didn't he? When he said, 2-0 up at half time, Charlton were 2-0 up, Lincoln were 2-0 up, and they both got on and scored more goals than we concede with the first shot on target in the 97th minute. But yeah, because I was looking, I think there's only something like 3 or 4 teams. No, there's 4 or 5 teams that have scored more than us in the top 10. And I think there's only 2 in the top 10 that have conceded more than us. Which is I thought it was quite interesting when I looked at that.
Yeah.
So, Huddersfield and whoever's in 10th, is that Peterborough? Can't remember without looking at the table. But yeah. So yeah, we definitely need to score more goals. And with the players that we brought in, because Cogley looks good, doesn't he? He looks as though he's near enough got a goal, hasn't he?
Yeah, let's bring a semblance of order to proceeding, shall we? Because we could end up just ballooning around here and not making any sense. Right, Tanto's back. Let's start from the back, shall we, and work our way forward, and maybe chronological as well. Let's start from the back. Let's go back to Saturday. I know Jimmy, you lads did a really good review of it. I just wanted to talk a bit more about the attempted murder. Let's just say that for what it is, which is just ridiculous that they said that. That's one thing. But I also wanted to mention, I don't remember it getting much airtime on the review show. It certainly hasn't got any much airtime, but Ben Inchliffe's save at the end.
Yes.
To keep it 1-1, that's as good as a goal for me. So that's a point save. That's a point gainer to me. So, there's questions around, do we need a new goalkeeper? We're clearly not going to get one. Are we all in agreement that we don't need one, and Hinchliffe is the man to take us into the second half of the season?
I think he's definitely the number 1 at the minute, isn't he? I think I'd like to have somebody else as a backup. I think we need that bit of a freshen up. But everybody sort of said all January it's really hard to get goalkeepers. Really, you're not going to get goalkeepers. There's been about 5 or 6 that have been signed. Every time you look, each team seems to be signing a goalkeeper on loan from somewhere. There seems to be at least certainly 5 or 6 teams in League One that have got new keepers. So there's keepers out there. Whether they're better than Ben, but he's definitely going to be there, isn't he, for the rest of the season? I don't see, unless anything happens with injury or anything, I don't see Adai coming back in at all.
No,
I think it's a really strange one because Adai is definitely checked out. Whenever you you see him, he just looks like he's just not wanting to be there. So the club, they're either got something lined up for the next sort of 3 or 4 days. What, we're on the 28th, window closes next Monday, I think it is.
Yep.
And we'll have another, gosh, that's a surprise. Adai's gone somewhere and we've got someone else in, almost like another swappy type thing. Because it's really hard to keep a player for another 4 or 5 months. Hot, I guess, is the word that you need for your reserve team goalkeeper, because anything can happen to Ben at any point. So this guy needs to be, or the person that you have between the sticks needs to get you through, hopefully to promotion. So I mean, from my point of view, I think it's really dangerous sort of keeping him on, and I wouldn't be surprised to see another sort of swap deal with another club where maybe they've had a bit of a fallout with their number one, and then we can sort of do something there. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I agree with Edward Effier. Look, I think they'll be looking into the summer. I always think with a keeper, it's one of those positions where they need to be settled, and it's only an emergency when you bring one in and you throw them straight in, and they have to do that. I think with Hinchliffe, I mean, Adai's a good second. He is a number 2. Let's not beat around the bush on that. Well, certainly from my point of view, but Hinchliffe for me, I think he's been brilliant, bar the odd mistake, but you're going to get that. So that's what I want. So I want to start from the back because he did do a really good save. Then the wing backs as well. So Eden and Cogley, Dacris Cogley. I mean, they're just a massive step up from what we've had before. Dodgson, who I think is a good backup. And then you've obviously got Osborne there as well. Then on the right, it's on Yango and Roman Dixon as well, is it? So
and Akike.
He's shown loads of promise when he's come on as well. So again, we're really good in those areas, and the back three with Hoskinen's come back as well.
Yeah, I was surprised. I think maybe Connolly might be going out. I think when if you've got Hoskinen coming back, the possibility that I don't see him making the bench or getting in the team if Hoskinen is back. But it's again, we've got cover there, haven't we? Considering they say at the beginning of January we were all going, wing backs is the big problem, and we've signed one Cogley, and we've got Dixon, who was on and off, been on loan with us since July. So, and then suddenly it's all like, there's no problems there. Everything's all rosy again, isn't it?
I think the interesting thing for me with that defence is that, like, he started playing Dacres Cogley a little bit as a right centre back as well. So depending on who you're playing, you can go a little bit more defensive with Olowu maybe, or when Hoskinen comes back, or you can shuffle Dacres Cogley into that position, knowing that you're going to have a bit more of the ball and a bit more attacking, and then you can really have that right wing back as your outlet. So although Diamond was sort of playing right wing back against Blackpool, he also was playing pretty much quite far up the pitch as well, because we just didn't need that defensive cover. And that's what Charlie's putting together, isn't he? That's what the recruitment team putting together. They're putting together a team of players that can we can just play any sort of way that we want to and change it mid-game as well. I think it's brilliant. I think it's amazing what they're doing.
Yeah. Just a quick one. You said it right, Jimmy. Yeah. Dacres rhymes with acres. Dacres Cogley.
Dacres Cogley.
Yeah, that's going to be. I might just say JDC.
Just say Cogley.
We can't call him DC though, can we? Because then we'll get mixed up between Dave Challoner and Dave Conlon. DC.
Yeah. It's a bit like when we had Conor Lemonhay Evans, and he sort of turned into Connor Evans when he went on loan, and then he came back, didn't he? We were like, well, are you Lemonhay Evans or are you Evans? It's the same with this Dacres Cogley, because I've seen him just called Cogley as well. So
yeah, I'm surprised you just didn't all call him whatever his first name was. What was he called?
Josh. The problem with Josh is we've got too many Joshes. I'd have to be calling Stokes Joshy, because he looks like a little Josh, and we've got the song.
Let's move on.
No, we don't need to move on.
Phil Lloyd makes a good point. We can't have Hoskinen back. He's not even been yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that's the back. In midfield, Bate is back. I mean, we are getting giddy. I mean, Claire Jeffs has put it up. She's feeling a bit giddy. It's a giddy pod tonight, everybody, this week. But we are getting giddy. in the last 2 and a bit games, Norwood, Osborne, and Bailey have been really, really good. And then Bates back with that. Josh Stokes just in front of him. Oh, I'll tell you what, give us the trophy now. Okay.
Yes. Where's Andy? Where's Andy? He's on our train, Andy. Brilliant.
So go on. Dead air's a crime. Carry on.
Well, it's as you say. Yeah, I think Bate and Norwood is a much better midfield than Osborne and Norwood, because Bate's got he's quicker, isn't he? He's always on half turn, looking a bit further forward. But we can change it around, can't we? We can swap them about, put different people, as you say, depending who we're playing. And I think one of the criticisms possibly had this season is more that we've adapted to the team we're playing, whereas previous seasons we've just said this is the way we're playing. You've got to deal with us. So I think, with the players that we've got coming back, I think that might change. It'll be more of we're going to play like this, and if that doesn't work, then we can swap the defence about. We can move the midfield around, I just think we are getting giddy. It's brilliant.
It's great.
You've also got to think that when they're training as well, the better quality of players that we've got in training. Nothing against players like Corey Edwards and Ashton Mee and those sort of players. Obviously, ones for the future. Got hopefully a really good future. But if you're training and you've got Lewis Bate in there and you got like Josh Stokes in there, and the whole training sort of thing will be a better quality as well. And then you go into match day and you're looking on the bench and you're thinking, shit, if I don't play well today, like if I'm Diamond, I'm thinking if I don't play well today, Josh Stokes is taking my place. If I'm Odin Bailey, if I'm not playing well today, Lewis Bates just come back. He's the captain and he's bloody brilliant. He's taking my place. So if you're going to want to succeed as a footballer, that's got to energise you and not scare you. And hopefully we'll see that. And results are going to hopefully go that way as well.
Yeah, absolutely. StreamYard's doing this new thing now where it's highlighting questions. I don't know if you've noticed this in our view of the chat. So that's pretty good. So question is Hoskinen actually real? Well, yeah, because he's been knocking on doors on Edgeley, so I think he's pretty real.
What, has he got a new job?
He's going to say any particular reason.
Is he an Ocado delivery driver, Ross?
Oh, you can see the disparity. I said every because I'm from Brinney, and then Jimmy said Ocado because he's from Bramall. Fucking hell.
I was going to say, is he posting flyers for Crunchy Chicken or something?
But yeah, Paul Milligan, friend of the show. Hi, Paul. Nice to see you online, mate. Do you see us playing 2 up front for the rest of the season? Wootton and an other?
I think so. I think we played much better since we put 2 up top. So I don't see why we wouldn't, especially, as you say, Sidebeh, Tanto, Anderson. If Anderson's okay, of course, but still you've got that, and even you could probably push Stokes up into that position as well, couldn't you? So I don't see. Yeah, I think we've looked a lot better with 2 up front.
I also think Louis Barry can play as striker as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you know something? No, you don't know something.
No, I don't know anything.
No, that's been announced at 8:30.
Yeah, and gonna get a statement off his dad. But yeah,
you've not already got his statement ready.
I've got it ready already. Yeah, he's messaging me. Yeah. The other thing, Liam Walker. I think this is Liam Walker, who's on in a couple of weeks. Actually, do you guys feel 2026 is a better performance than the end of 2025? Do you? I guess he's talking about transfer windows, as in the window in summer 25 was probably the worst since Stott took over, whereas this one's been really good, hasn't it? It seems like it now, anyway. I mean, obviously, we'll see in hindsight if it is, but it feels exciting, doesn't it? This window.
Yeah, one word for you, Moxon. He came 2025, didn't he? January transfer window.
January 25.
Oh, did
Who
he?
did we bring in January 25?
Oh, who cares?
I know. I'm just no, but I'm just trying to think, because obviously everyone's going on about how bad a transfer window was in the summer, but when you looked at the players that we signed in summer, I think everybody was excited with the players that we signed in summer and thinking, well, yeah, there we go. Look at all the quality that we brought in, and it just didn't work out that way. So this looks like a much better transfer window because those players that have come in, like Cogley, like Stokes, have hit the ground running straight away, haven't they? They look like they've been here for 3 or 4 months already. So I think that's why the difference. And Sidebeh, he looked decent last night, didn't he? And I loved listening to DC's post-match comments when he said he'd chase a paper bag, he'd chase a crisp bag across the pitch. So it's like, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. But he didn't, did he? He was just everywhere, wasn't he? He was just rattling people, just forcing them into mistakes and stuff. So yeah, I think that was a really good debut from him. So yeah, it's all good, isn't it? And we know exactly what we're going to get from Tanto. If he doesn't think about it, he's going to score goals.
Yeah. Well, the thing with having a fast, pacey striker who plays off the shoulder, and even if they chase things down, last night there was a couple of balls. Their keeper had a pretty good kick on him, to be fair, and a couple of those balls went over. Not their keeper. Our balls were going over, and he was chasing them down. Their defender had to go knock it out or play it back to the keeper and give a bit of pressure, rather than it just trundling through to the keeper. For him, because he had a pretty good kick, he could then restart their play, and that. As soon as Sidebeh came on, that's what he was doing. It was really, really noticeable. And Tanto gives you that. Without any of that, without those two, you don't get that, and it just comes back at you. Not forgetting as well, we got Camps to come back in central midfield.
Yeah, I've got a feeling from all the way that DC was talking is that I think he's out for the season, isn't it? I think he needs I'm sure he mentioned that he needs an operation.
Right.
So, but yeah. If we can get Camps back and have him fit for more than 2 games, then yeah. But we've got Fiorini as well. Forgetting about Fiorini.
Yeah, well, I just think it's not worked out for him. I mean, clearly, you don't get through City's academy and into the first team squad without having something about you. So, let's carry on with the questions then. Alan Rowe says, is Tanto on loan? No, Alan, he's on fire.
Oh,
see what I've done there. Yes, he is on loan, Alan. And then Claire Jess says, do you think we'll sign anybody else, or is that it?
I don't think we will now, because I joked about Louis Barry, didn't I? But didn't Sam Byrne a week or so ago say that we were in for 2 pacey strikers, tick, and the other one was a midfielder? Was it before Stokes signed? I'm trying to remember.
No,
now.
I think he said it afterwards, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
I think he did mention a midfielder, two pacey forwards and a midfielder.
That's it, yeah. And we were wondering whether we could maybe prize Archie Collins away from Peterborough. He's only got 6 months left.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. So yeah, I think you're right. So, I mean, the squad is potentially we've almost gone from tons of injuries to, and we all knew this was going to happen end of January, because this is when players were slated to come back, isn't it? And now when you look at our injury sort of list, who have we got on there? You've got Onyango, you've got Camps and Hoskinen and Connolly. I think they're the only, Brecky now as well. He's been added recently.
Possibly, and possibly Diamond. He went off last night as well, didn't he, with a twisted ankle? So, yeah. But it's looking a lot better, because, and again, I think JK said it on comms last night. I think at one point we had 12, 13 players injured who were all sort of basically first team players. So yeah, it's all good. All good.
Do we think Tanto's number 9? He's got to be.
He is number 9. He was number 9 in the video.
Okay, then.
Yeah, that's what that sort of gave me the inkling when they announced Sidebeh and he was 29. It was like, well, a number 9 shirt. Yes. And I think someone's just put in the comments as well that the number 20 shirt is still available. So
Oh, love a good conspiracy theory, don't we?
God,
Yes,
of course.
the XP is high on that one. Transfer XP.
Yeah. Maybe Tanto wanted number 20 and we said, no, you can't have that. You're going to have number 9.
Yeah.
Actually, number 10 will come available, won't it? Because Fevrier's gone.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Louis Barry want number 10, maybe? There you go.
No, he'll be number 20. He'll come back as number 20.
I think Louis Barry's still in crutches, isn't he? Still on crutches.
Where's that? That just outside Birmingham?
Isn't it just outside Stoke? He's on his way up the M6, is he not?
you got that tracker on again, Jimmy?
Yeah.
The lengths people will go to. What next for Mothersill? I mean, I'm not sure about that question. That's from N Willingham 76. I think he'll play a part. He'll come on. He might even start some games depending on who we're playing. Don't forget we've got a cup run to get through as well in the Virtue. That's looking more increasingly winnable, isn't it? Or certainly have a good go at it.
I still don't think he'll put a full strength 11 out. The way that he's talked, he's still saying that this is where we can bring those players back. And I think, again, he mentioned last night about Bate starting against Port Vale. And then, so he's still wanting to bring players in. So I don't see the way he sounded it doesn't sound as if he's going to play a full 11. But if we get semi-finals, final, it's a trophy, isn't it? Yeah. And realistically, it's the last time we're going to be in this trophy because you don't go in it in the Championship, do you? So we might as well win it the last time before we go up.
Yeah.
I just think on Malik Mothersill, he is only 22, only just turned 22 in October. So he is still young. Got one contract till the end of 2028. Probably I think we put in most contracts these days, plus an option of an extra year as well. There's no rush for him because, well, yeah, there's just no rush because we've got good players around him. And if he comes good, he comes good. If he doesn't, okay, like, listen, every team wastes money. Look at, what's the player that, was it Bolton played 3 million, sorry, Huddersfield paid 3 million quid for, a striker, Joe, is it Joe something? He came on as a substitute against us and he looked crap. So he's been an absolute flop for them. So clubs are going to waste money, and we're at this point now where we are starting to sort of take risks. And for every Hills, like Hills may get us 6 million quid in like 2 or 3 years' time. For every Hills, there's going to be other players that don't. And that's why I quite like the Sidebeh thing, in that, from what we've heard, we reckon it's between 100 and 200,000 pounds. He's got low mileage on him from a point of view as a professional footballer. He's old, he's 26 or something, but he's got low mileage in his legs. He's probably played a lot of part-time football. Maybe he's been a little delivery driver or something, Russ, I don't know. But there we go. No,
you don't have to try and get that, get down with the working class now.
Okay, I'm trying but failing, obviously. Anyway, but yeah, so he's got low mileage in his legs, and I do think that probably counts for something. And it's a punt, innit? If he scores his 5 or 6 goals off the bench, it's probably worth spending 150, 200 grand on someone for that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if he's, as you say, it's just that a big money tag, isn't it, with Mothersill? He's not really played in the position that he was playing at Peterborough when he was playing pretty well, has he? He looked pretty decent against Reading. Spat his dummy out a bit, didn't he? And he's not featured since. But as you say, it's a team game, isn't it? I'm sure he'll come on. He played in the trophy, didn't he? In the Virtue, but he was playing up front with Diamond, so that's not his natural position. So you can't really judge him on that. But yeah, I still think there's a player in there. We've just not seen him yet.
Yeah, I better I'd be. Bloody I'd be, I tell you. I feel like because we signed Tanto, I'm getting giddy. I feel like we should do like an impromptu Tanto t-shirt thing for everybody that watches this video. random winner picker for later on, not now. What do you reckon? Should we give a Tanto t-shirt away in anyone's choice of their size?
Yeah,
we've not planned this. We're just going to do it now.
Well, you're doing another competition.
Yeah. No, but this is a special one because we've got Tanto back, and we produced a Tanto t-shirt of Alafi in the Oasis thingy. So let's bring it back. So what I'm going to do is say, when this live show's ended, on the video, comment in YouTube Tanto. That's all you got to do. Comment Tanto in YouTube after the event, not now in the chat. After the video's finished, come back and comment Tanto, and I will pick a winner at random, and then I'll contact you somehow, and then we'll get I'll get your size and get you one sent out and printed. There we go, just to celebrate Tanto coming back. How about that?
Oh, aren't you nice? Hey, man of the people, man of the people, man of the common people.
What does that make me?
Right. I mean, there's loads more. I mean, Brad Hills. Let's talk about Brad Hills for a minute. I mean, he's absolutely been immense, and someone said 21. I mean, is he 21? That is just ridiculous. He's an absolute colossus at the back.
I'm sorry, he should be banned for 15 games for attempted murder on Saturday, and secondly, for attempted murder last night because he was stood near Blackpool's captain who went down with an injury and then got took off. So it was obviously Brad Hills had gone in 2-footed from 15 yards away and absolutely leathered him. So he should be banned for 15 games.
I'm pretty sure I've also seen his hair whiplash someone in the face at least twice.
Well, there you go. 25-game ban. Shouldn't play again for the club. Ridiculous. Dirty.
He needs a haircut like me or you, Waggy, and then he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He's been absolutely immense. The fallout from Saturday has just been hilarious, hasn't it? I mean, I thought the other Welsh lot, I thought they were a funny bunch, but it's just been hilarious, hasn't it?
I mean, yeah, it has. I mean, do we say much about it? I mean, it was a 50-50 coming together. There's no way he meant it, whatever they say.
No, it was well, if anything, he was at fault because Brad Hills was pretty much standing jump and he's come right across him because they were saying that there was an elbow, but he's jumping up with not under pressure initially, and then he's come right across him and they've just fell awkwardly. So yeah and the funny thing is their managers come out saying that their player needs to be protected, and he's the fourth most fouled player in the league, isn't he? And who's the most fouled? Wharton is the most fouled player, and that was from a Welsh website that has done this report. Yeah. So when are we going to start, screaming that Wharton needs protecting? Wharton needs protecting. It's ridiculous, but.
Well, it's funny because I came back from Cardiff. I drove to Cardiff, came back, had a few beers in the bar and that, and started replying to these Welshmen on. I thought I'll just do it for some fun, and I put up the fair play.
That
purely because. Yeah, I got a pile in that. Oh, but purely because, and I think my rationale is sound here, right? So they were complaining that we were bullies.
Yes, with the dirtiest team that they've seen.
Yes,
their team play for years.
Yes. Now, that's why I put it up to say, well, we can't be that dirty and that bully because we're next to each other on the fair play table. So yeah, we got more red cards, and I've seen some of the comments in the as well in our chat here. Yes, I think Stokes should have got a red card. Yes. Do you know what? It happened right in front of me, and I was like, and then I thought, no, he's just gone to thingy him. But on the way to Blackpool last night, chatting to Dave in the car, Dave was like, no, it was a red card, and I'm thinking,
yes, it was a red card. Definitely.
I didn't see that. Like, I mean, maybe I've just not seen the right angles, but I just thought he put his arm back to feel where the guy was.
He does swing his elbow backwards.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah. But still, I mean, my argument was to the Cardiff fans as well was, look, it's a man's game. You've been bullied, and if you're top of the league and you're at home, and I know they're a fairly young team, we're not just going to come and roll over for you because it's Cardiff and there's 19,000 there or whatever the attendance was. We're going to dig in, and that I want to see that from our club, not over the edge, but I want to see it from players at County.
Yeah, is that not the rub as well though? Like if you do have a young team, you have to be prepared for the opposition to come and just try and get any advantage that they can. And if our coaching sort of team has said, right, okay, we need to rough these up a little bit, because I mean, young kids technically very, very good, but they may just lose their heads a little bit. Like,
but they're not.
If it takes 5-10%.
They're not an inexperienced young team, though, are they? It's not as if this is all their first. They're not. It's not the first season in men's football. They've all got 50, 60 games under the belts. So it's not as if it's an inexperienced young team. So, you know what I mean? It's if it's just been thrown together and this is the first season of them all being in like men's football or whatever, then yeah, I can understand that as more of an argument, but it's not as if they're inexperienced. So they know that they're going to get a bit roughed up, or it's a physical game. So it's just them being mad asses, isn't it? Basically,
overall, yeah, everything in context. I think so. Yeah, I think so. And you know what? As well, we parked at a power league, which was down the end of a cul-de-sac towards one end, right? So me, Dave, my lad Dan, and Dave's lad Ellis, we came out. And the only way to get there was to walk through this sea of Cardiff fans, like coming the other way. And I was like, oh my God. And you couldn't hide that we were County fans. We were walking against the flow, which honestly was just it was like a tide. And B, we had, I had a hat on and so did Dan. And it's the first time that my lad's experienced getting shoulder charged just for walking down a road because he got it a couple of times. Yeah. There was a couple of shouts as well. And I just thought, Jesus Christ, could you imagine it back in the 90s or the 80s?
Yeah.
Always the answer.
No, you couldn't. Because I always remember Stoke's old ground, where you parked. Yeah, where you parked was the opposite end to where the away end was. And when you came out, you had to walk all the way through, and it was like over the stone. So you was in almost like a tunnel. And I remember walking back out from there. I think we got beat 3-2 or something like that. And all the Stoke fans coming the other way, and the lad I was with, just from out of nowhere, a right hook came through and just fucking put him on his arse. Just for no, it's not even as if we'd won or anything. It was just
no.
And that was back in the 90s. Was
it Josh Stokes by any chance?
No, he was quite tall.
We shouldn't joke. We shouldn't joke, because if that connects, he's probably out cold, the lad. To be fair, the player for Cardiff. Yeah. So that was Cardiff. I mean, you lads did it on the review show. So if you want to watch it in detail on stats and the full review, go and watch that. It's available still. And I think I'm not sure if the only other one to mention is Bate's back. We've not really spoke about that much. He got a few minutes last night. We do sponsor his away kit, so that his sponsors will be very pleased, which we were when he came on.
At least we can get a match worn one now.
Yeah. Yeah. So Bate's back. I mean, how important is that? Let's just have a chat about Bate for a minute. I don't think we've spoken about it already, have we? Bate?
A little
I think
bit.
we gave it 10 seconds, but yeah, I mean, and you know what? He came on and it was like he'd never been away, didn't it? Wasn't it? He was linking up beautifully down that left-hand side. Every pass he played found his like the mark as well. It wasn't like he was playing easy passes. He was sliding them through. And he's busy. That's what I like about Lewis Bate. He's busy. He's great off the ball as well, which must be a dream for Charlie. And just going very quickly back to Mothersill, this is where he needs to learn. And he won't get into a Dave Chandler side if his off the ball stuff isn't right up there. And that's got to include in training as well. If you look at the players that have been successful over the last 4 years, they've all been really, really good off the ball. Your Paddy Maddens, your Sarcevics, your Crowsdale Collar, all of them. So And that's what makes it a little bit strange that we've signed that sort of profile of player, unless we think that we can train that into him. And you've got to, I guess, give that or back yourself to do that. But Bate, yeah, brilliant. Amazing to see him back.
Yeah, and he had a decent shot as well, didn't he? Their keeper saved. But yeah, as I say, he just, as you said, he just looked like he'd not been away. He looked like he'd been on the pitch for the whole season. And I know we're all getting excited about him, but I don't think it'll be a few weeks before he's playing a full 90. But if we've got him that can come on, I think Charlie alluded to it last night. If we'd have got the third goal, I think Bate would have come on earlier. I think that's the way he implied it in his post-match comments as well. So that'd have been good for him. But yeah, he's a quality player, isn't he? He's the captain for a reason. He links up and he works really, really well alongside Norwood because he's got more pace and more forward thinking than maybe like an Osborne or maybe more than an Osborne. So to have him alongside Norwood again, well, we've already said we're all getting giddy.
Yeah, getting chuffed. The chuffy badges are coming back out, aren't they?
Badges, yeah.
That's the title of the
Can you
pod
remind
right
me?
there.
Has Lewis Bate got a chant? Because it's been so long since since he's played. I couldn't remember his chant last night because I was thinking, okay, he's come back on. We need to chant. Do you know what I mean? And then I was thinking, shit, what is it? Has he got one?
I don't think I mean, we'll come to Chants at random shit of the week, but I don't think he's got one.
I can't remember.
No,
Can't remember.
And I think what annoys me a bit is the inconsistency of it all. Of Sidebeh almost had a song before he'd even signed. In your head, Sidebeh. We started singing that for Brad Hills because it was it's almost like a perfect moment, a perfect situation where that song was on everybody's lips for Sidebeh. But then Brad Hills got into the heads of the Cardiff fans because they were nearly on the pitch at the end of the match, and we started singing it. But yeah, I don't get it's inconsistency. We have songs for players that haven't done anything yet.
Yeah,
and we don't have songs for players that have done a lot for us. I don't get it.
I think sometimes it's does your name fit a song? Like Ethan Pye, that is a really hard one to turn into. There's a Starman wearing what number does he wear? 15.
15.
His name is Ethan Pye, and he's. I mean, it doesn't work, does it?
Plus, he doesn't score all the goals. That was in that one, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, okay, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? He wears a magic hat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we get him Pie in for that one instead of, obviously, I know Palmer was the last one for that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It would suit him, definitely.
Yeah, I think he would.
American Pie for
American
Ethan.
Pie?
Oh, we'd be here all bloody day. You don't mean the full 9-minute version, do you, Si? No, I'm sorry. That's a good one, actually. Yeah, American Pie. We'll let the songwriting division of the fan base do this. It's not our forte, this, is it? I don't think.
Nope.
Who ate all the pie? Yeah. There's a pie man. There's a pie man. You've just sung that one. Is that the one you just sung?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Must have been out of tune.
Thanks.
Yeah, there's a lot of cats outside now waiting to come.
Yeah. Just a couple of things before we carry on. Just a couple of things to announce. A couple of walks that are happening. So Hatters to Hatters are doing a charity walk on the 17th of March from Edgeley Park to Kenilworth Road. It's just mental.
Wow.
Yeah. I'd probably cycle it, but I would never walk it. So they're hopefully going to be doing that and arriving at Kenilworth Road on the 21st of March when we play them. 3 charities: Stockport County Community Trust, Parkinson UK, and the Wellspring. There's 5. There's Jamie Redding, Katie Myatt, who've both been on the podcast, Mark Woolley and Joel Torkington, and then Hannah Downey is in the support vehicle. I think that's Jamie's girlfriend, isn't it? So 145-mile walk. I think they've raised nearly $6,000 already. So I'm going to put the link into the chat. This is number 1. So if you can give something for it, even now or up to the point, please do. So that's a mammoth feat. And Jimmy, you did Manchester to Blackpool. That was tough, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that was 55 miles over a couple of days. I mean, yeah, I couldn't do it. So well done. And I'll definitely be giving something towards them as well. I know how hard that is.
Yeah.
Good footwear, good socks. Remember that, guys.
Yeah, heated socks, maybe. We'll talk about that later. And then Andy Birchenough, he's going to be walking over 3 days in memory of his late uncle Wayne to raise funds and awareness for the Hospice St Luke's of Sheffield. So he's going to be walking from his house in Chadderton to his mum's in Bredbury, then all the way over to Barnsley via Hillsborough. That reminds me of
via Hillsborough.
Yeah,
that's going like past Barnsley and then coming back again, is it not?
Yeah, well, that's part of the that's part.
Depends which way you go, I suppose, doesn't it?
Does it?
Well, it says home to Barnsley via Hillsborough. I'm sure there's an Arctic Monkey song in there somewhere, isn't there? Surely. Red light means locked or something in the taxi. From the first album. Anyway, it's got a Just Giving page. I've got a link for it. I'm not sure this link's going to work, but I'll give it a go anyway. If not, I'll put it into the description. So that's somebody else doing a walk, and I know that Damo's doing a walk as well. So as soon as I get the details of him, I'll put those up as well. And then final thing, just to mention, sad news recently that Phil Robinson passed away. You may. No, I'm sure loads of people know Phil Robbie. He's a familiar face for County for years and years and years. So he's passed away. So we'll be doing a clap on Saturday. I'll push out when we get it what minute it is. I can't remember what it was. I think it might be 64th. I'm not sure, but we'll wait for that, and hopefully everybody can do that. And I've got a very good memory of Phil Robbie actually, because he's just been one of those faces that you see throughout supporting County. And I remember when we were on our way down to National League North, I think it was, we all went to Wetherspoons in Stockport first to meet there and then go to the match. And it was full of County fans, and Phil Robbie was there, and there was a guy behind the bar who I still see to this day actually, and I'm dying to say something to him. So we're all talking, and this guy behind the bar goes, well, I hope they go down, fuck him, like that. And Phil Robbie heard it and then was like, I'm refusing for him to serve me. And I was like, good on you, mate. Good on you. Do you know what I mean? So like flat refusing. And it turned out this lad was a United fan that just watches him on telly. Because I've seen him later on, like in the pubs and that. And I thought, you little dickhead. So it was just a good memory for me of Phil Robbie that, he stood up for it and didn't take any shit and just said, I'm not fucking getting served by you, dickhead. So yeah, that's my little memory of Phil Robbie. So that'll be Saturday, everybody. 64, Claire Jeff says, yeah. I think yeah. Good stuff. Right. Back onto the footy then. County. Anything else before we move on to random shit of the week? Is there anything over Cardiff, Blackpool, signings, any of that you want to cover that we've not already covered? Is there anything in the chat that you want to cover that we've not already covered? I think we've been through a lot, to be honest.
Whilst you're looking through the chat, I mean, we've not really touched on Blackpool, but first half, potentially one of the, maybe just behind Bradford, but one of the best halves of the season. Massive control in that game with that midfield three of Osborne, Norwood and Bailey. Slight negative for me is Benno still struggling a little bit. We've sort of had a lot of positives about how we've sort of done well in that game with Dacres Cogley and Adoon sort of down those down the flank, that's giving us so much at wing back. But Anderson is struggling. He obviously went off with an injury, and he's going to find minutes quite difficult, I think, to come by now. With obviously Tanto back, potentially Sidebeh as well. Just one thing on Sidebeh as well. Not sure if anybody realizes this, but like I did see a comment earlier. Don't know where it is now. It's gone further up. Someone saying that do we think we need like a Sam Cosgrove type of backup for Carl Wootton? Now, if you look at Sidebeh's stats, he was like 98% of winning aerial duels in the Scottish Championship. So he's like right up there, and he's got some spring on him. and he's a completely different header of the ball compared to Wootton, who really gets touch tight, doesn't he, with his central defender. And then there's like this grapple that goes on, and if he wins it, great. If he doesn't, but Sidebeh, has noticed yesterday, the way that he sort of gets into position, I think it's a lot harder for the central defender to sort of battle with him, because he just leaps in front of him. And I reckon he'll get more free kicks as well, because he is smaller, and the guy will have to like lean over him to get it. So watch this space from that point of view. I don't think we need anybody else from that point of view. That's all I was going to say.
Nice. Yeah. This is the kind of tactical insight we have you on the review show for, Jimmy. That's brilliant. Yeah.
He can also hit a ball really fucking hard as well.
He can as well. Yeah.
He can hit a ball really hard. That was impressive. Yeah.
Does help.
A special mention as well. Yeah. One other thing, special mention, Jack Diamond. Okay. If you can't shoot, just pass the ball into the net instead. And that's what he did yesterday. He didn't bother shooting, because when he shoots, he hits at the keeper. So he just passed it in. So keep on doing that. And your numbers will go up. But really pleased for Jack, because he is getting a lot of stick from me as well, to be fair, on the review show and his lack of numbers and stuff. But really nice for him to get that goal.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what you can say about Diamond is not for the lack of trying. His efforts there into, he's not lazy by any stretch of the imagination. It's just those decisions into the final sort of element of his play. I mean, it's not, okay, we're sat here, we're not professional footballers, but we say what we see, don't we? So
speak for yourself, Russ.
Oh,
how do you know I'm not a professional footballer? I could be moonlighting.
Yeah, I can. I spoke. Well, I've got eyes. Let's just say that.
Do you not want to hear my the chant that the fans sing for me?
Go on then.
I haven't got one.
One more thing to mention, actually, Cardiff away, we bumped into Carl Wotton's dad, who listens and watches the podcast every now and again, and he was, what a lovely bloke. It's like a testament to his, is that the right thing to say? A testament to his son, or the other way around?
Other way around, yeah.
Yeah, the way around. But yeah, he just what a lovely bloke, and hopefully we did tap him up and say, do you fancy coming on with Kyle Wotton, with your son to come on? He went, yeah, could do. Yeah, let's sort something out. So maybe that's something in the future, perhaps.
I've just got visions of Kyle Wotton sitting on his dad's knee. On the pod.
Yes.
That would be funny. Yeah.
Paul Milligan's post comment there at the bottom. Jimmy could be professional corner post.
Corner flag. I think that should be Paul.
Yeah, I was going to say corner flag.
Well, no, because he'd be the post and we'd put the flag on him.
The post? What do you mean the post? What post?
The actual post that the flag gets put on.
It's a pole.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, okay, it's a pole. Good point. Yeah, it's not a flag, is it? Yeah. Fair play.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think it's a pole in it. Yeah, anyway. I don't know why I've corrected you on that one.
I'd be bloody good at it, though. I'll tell you, if I was a corner post, like I would be, or pole, I'd be really good.
Well, you would be
still.
Do you know what you'd be really good at being a corner flag as well? Is those really depressing photos they have when there's bad news for a club? That's you'd be great at that. Being photographed like really depressed.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, let's move on. Random shit of the week this week is we're gonna, before we play the jingle, we've just got 3 questions for everybody to think about and get your comments in. We've got some of our own, and we're going to think of some on the fly as well. Right, so random shit of the week this week is we want to know your football lies that you tell yourself, either during a match, at home, mates at work, whatever it is, football lies that you tell yourself. Number 2, the most county things to ever county. Right? What is the only things that only ever you associate with county, that happens at county? That kind of thing. The good or the bad, don't mind any. Just get your comments in. And then the final one, we alluded to it earlier, songs that are absolutely shite. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Songs that are absolutely
sing them.
Yeah. until we start singing them, and then all of a sudden you join in, or you think, oh, it's not too bad actually. So football lies, you tell yourself the most county things ever, and songs that absolutely are shite. Right, let's get into it.
Random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. Random shit of the week.
Joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake.
There we go. So get your comments in. I mean, I'm going to read some out that we've already got, and Jimmy's are in this because we asked everybody on our private chat before. Big Rolo says things that he lies to himself, going, "My Nang would have scored that." I mean, everybody says it, don't they? Fucking hell, I'd have scored that. I've seen that coming. Do you know what? That's what I say to myself. You know, when I think it was when Luton got the free kick when they beat us 3-0 at home, and I was just sat there going, in my head I was going, this is going in, you know. And then when it goes in, you go, see that coming. You could absolutely see it coming, and it happened. Do you know what I mean? Like a little lie you tell yourself, innit?
Chloe does that all the time. Like whenever like the opposition get a corner, she'll say they're scoring from this. I've got a feeling they're going to score from this, and then it's sort of validated one every 50 corners when it actually happens. She says, I told you they'd score. Like, you said it like 49 times. It's not happened.
Yeah. Broken clocks right twice a day, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the stat on corners? There's something ridiculous, isn't it? That
3%, I think.
What is it?
3%.
3% lead to a goal?
Something like between 2.5% and 3.5% lead to a goal for like an average side. I think Arsenal will be a lot higher than that because they seem to score a lot of. Yeah, but it's really low. Yeah.
We're getting some comments in. Do get yours in. Gazendo. Jack Diamond's song is shit. He's from Gateshead for a start.
Yes.
Well, that's the last. We're still on the football lies, though, aren't we? For me,
we just dance about.
We just going through all of them. I just got, it's not necessarily me, but I have definitely said it myself. Is where you just call a player, he's fucking shit. He's absolute shit. He is. Well, he's not, is he? He's a professional footballer, and he's playing at a much higher level than I did, kicking a football against my 5-year-old nephew in the back garden. So he's clearly not shit.
Totally with you on that one. Totally with you. I had an argument with somebody at work, right? Because this was like in the early 2000s or mid 2000s. Just shows how old I am. Because somebody said that Robbie Savage is shit. Like he's just shit. And I'm like, yeah, but he plays in the Premier League. He might be for that level, but he's not shit. Come on, you know. Yeah. He just couldn't get his head around it. Yeah.
It's like, does anyone come up to you at work and say, Russ, you are shit at your job? And you're like, well, actually, compared to like other sort of account manager type people, whatever you do, I'm actually not bad, to be fair. Yeah, but I think you're shit. No one does that, do you?
Not until it comes to appraisal time and it's linked to pay.
Yeah. No, the other good one is it was Sarcevic. Sarcevic, you fat bastard. Like when he was playing for County.
Yeah. Wow.
And that was like, I wish I was that fat. Really do. You know.
And the irony is the person shouting it is probably like a really fat bastard.
Yeah.
I mean, I could shout it at him, and in fairness, relatively.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, you can shout at anybody, can't you? Really?
A twiglet's fat compared to you, Jimmy.
Exactly. Professional corner post, me.
I'll have to get you a t-shirt.
You give me an idea for merch. You give me an idea. No, I would say you're athletic and lean, Jimmy. That's what you are. Phil Lloyd says the song is easy. We're all from Stockport. Who the fuck are you? Shite. Yeah, tend to agree. And someone else has mentioned the library one as well. Daz Bowden did the football in the library. Yeah. I'm saying these are shite. I'm not about to like come up with my own. So it's just these are the ones that I wouldn't join in. I don't think. But they're saying that if people don't sing these, because these are all the youngsters, I think, starting these off. If people don't, then nobody really sings, do they? So we've got to give credit for that, haven't we?
The one that pisses me off is the Challoner's right, the refs are shite.
Oh, I like that one.
I like that one.
No, because I just think it's putting unnecessary, like, the referee. Like, if I was a referee, if I wasn't a professional corner post and I was a referee, yeah, if like 5,000 fans were singing that at me, I'd be like, I'll fucking show you. I'll show you how shite I am and give a penalty the other way or something. That's what I'd do. So I just don't think there's any merit in telling the referee that he's shit, because he ain't going to turn around and think, oh, they've got a point, actually. I'm gonna do better. I'm going to give them some decisions. It's just a waste of a chant.
Yeah, you're not fit to referee.
Yeah,
that was the Cardiff, wasn't it? All the Cardiff fans singing that.
Yeah, but they're like classic staples of the fan songbook, aren't they?
Well, normally the referee's shit, isn't he?
You're not fit to referee. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go through some more of these. Liam Walker. I'm going to read the third one out. Stockport Town is wonderful. It's full of boobs, downstairs bits. Other bits.
Other bits.
And county.
Yeah.
But the song is full of tits, Fanny and County, isn't it? That's the song, yeah. It's rather dated, I think. But as I say, Ellis.
Can I just say one other thing on that as well? Like, again, the people that are starting it, they've probably never seen any of the aforementioned, or 2 out of the 3 things anyway. So it's even more ironic.
Ellis says, I think he does this a lot because I stand with him at the match. These are fucking shit whilst being 2-0 down and getting thumped. Yeah, we all do it, don't we? Somebody said to us on the way out, I'm sure Ellis will comment, I think he heard it, Blackpool fan saying, we were shit, it's just they were shitter last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there was 2 really shit teams playing each other.
Yeah.
But we weren't as shit as them. That's amazing. That's beyond Andy level, isn't it? Of blinkeredness.
Yeah. That's bonkers, isn't it? And then I saw a message from their podcast today that said we were the best team they've seen all season, and they include Cardiff on that in terms of last night's performance. So, it's funny how we were talking about it last night with Jimmy, how 2 people can see the same thing and come up with polar opposites in opinion. And that's what we love, don't we? That's what we love.
But it isn't, and that's the thing where we started saying about like the Cardiff fans, because they saw that it was a foul and Brad Hills was the villain. So all they saw then was fouls. They didn't see the rest of the game. They just saw fouls. So that's why they come up with this opinion that we're the dirtiest team ever to play in Cardiff. So yeah, it's, as you say, but that's why we love football. That's why everyone's got an opinion.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's get through a few more of these. Let's go to some of our podcaster friends. Let's say JKB, John Bilsbury, our blogger, says, football lies, we tell ourselves this is the game when we click. Yeah.
Someone's due a battering.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another
one.
Someone's
due a battering.
Yeah. This is the game we click. But you know what? That little lie got me through 2009, 2010, all the way up to 2015, 2016. This has got to be it now. Ian Boger's in charge. He used to play for Port Vale, for God's sake. It's going to click.
Jeez, Ian Boger. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Most county thing to ever county. Here we go. I think this is going to be up there, by the way. This is John Bilsbury again. Going 3-0 up against FC United in the FA Cup, only because they concede 3 and go to a replay. And then that was only eclipsed by the fiasco by losing in the replay to 9 men at Moston.
I got a similar one to that, is losing 5-0 to Wickham at home, and then the next week beating Bolton 5-0.
Yeah.
That's county all over, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely. One of yours, Jimmy? County all over, main stand moaning?
Yeah, I mean, I don't go in the main stand that often, but I quite like going in there when we're playing the Virtu Trophy. And it always amazes me when you're like around, because obviously we've got our season ticket, so we get used to the characters around us and what they're saying and stuff. And you sort of sit somewhere new. In the main stand, it's always like these old guys just whinging, like if you're playing it nicely round the back and trying to sort of get your passing sort of patterns going, get it forward. And then when you do get it forward, like they're like, why have you lost that? Why have you done? And it's just like, no matter what they do on the pitch, they cannot win at all. And it's just, I'm just looking behind me thinking,
they probably as well I'd have scored that.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Yeah. A few more of these before we wrap up. Pabit illustration. Blackpool fan saying they made us look like a Premier League team. Backhanded compliment. Absolutely. Silomas. Football lie. It can't get any worse than this. Promptly loses to Boxhall Motors. Yeah. Isn't that Mick McCarthy meme? Can it carry on like this, Mick? It can't carry on like this, can it, Mick? It can. That's literally what we were doing from 2009 to 2015, weren't we? Oh, God.
I like Paul Milligan's comment. Opinions are like arseholes. Everyone has one, but some people talk out of theirs.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Another silo most county thing. Kenny Boxhall telling fans to leave the way they came in. I know football fans are thick, but reckon even the most pissed fan can work out leaving the way they came in. Yeah, because I asked, go back and look at the interview that I did with Kenny Boxhall.
Yes.
Kenny Boxhall. I asked him about that, and he basically said, "I only read what they tell me." But it's.
Do you think it'd be like Anchorman if we just give him put a script in front of him of just absolute shite that he would just read it because it's in front of him?
Yeah, absolutely. It would be, wouldn't it? Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Phil Lloyd also mentions that as well.
Can you remember any football ground where you've actually left a different way till you've come in?
Yeah, last night.
No, I went in and came and then went out the same way.
Well, unless you went back out through the turnstiles.
Okay, right. Okay, but yeah, there was a tiny little sort of, you veered off left instead of, But I'm thinking like you enter a stand from the left. And
then go out in the right.
From the right.
Yeah.
That's sort of what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's never happened.
I don't remember ever doing that
before.
Yeah, don't remember ever doing that.
We love him though, don't we? So there we go.
Oh yeah. He's not. He just reads out what he's been told. Surely, yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Maybe one or two more of these.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, Steve says, lies we tell ourselves. There's a player in there. We just need to give him time. I mean, we've said that on tonight. New manager bounce is also a lie that people say to each other. Say he's right. And two songs that are absolutely garbage, but enjoyed singing them at the time. Here we go. This is what we're here for. We've got a song that'll get on your nerves.
Oh God, yeah.
And we're too sexy for the third.
We're too sexy for the when did we sing that? Last year?
Must be 96, 97, surely. It's definitely a thing because there's some stickers been done, haven't they? We're too sexy for the fifth.
Okay, so right said Fred. So when did that come out? Yeah, it must have been mid-90s, mustn't it?
90s, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know. You've got the greatest hits, Jimmy.
I'm a model, you know what I mean.
No, I didn't say sing it. I just said you've got the greatest hits.
Oh, sorry. Okay. No, I don't have. In fairness, my music. My music taste is extremely awful. But I do not have and never have owned a Right Said Fred single, let alone album. So take that back, Waggy.
Fair play. And
I apologise.
I think the most
clue as to the albums that I did used to buy when I said take that back.
Oh, that's very nice play on words. You should go on the radio. Last one of this of random shit of the week. The most county thing that is county. Reedy said it in the chat, and it is signing players who perform against us but never for us. That seems to be that's happened throughout. Must happen to every club, but it definitely happens to county, doesn't it? Aaron Wilbraham and John Daly used to be the worst ones for me.
Ken Charlery, he'll always be the one that pops into my mind when you talk about that.
Who's that?
Ken Charlery.
Yeah, couldn't hit a barn door when he came to us.
Couldn't hit a barn door for us, but then was it Pete? I can't remember. Was it Peterborough that he came from?
Yeah,
someone will tell us. Who'll remember?
No, it was Peterborough. Pretty sure it's Peterborough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then County Fan 696 on the songs. The Arthur Brownlow song. Oh, right. So you don't like the Arthur Brownlow? I love the Arthur Brownlow song.
Or is he saying that's very... Yeah, which question is that against?
That must be the songs that are absolutely crap until your own fans start singing them.
Okay. I've never heard anybody else singing that song, so...
No, neither. Cool. Right, well... I think we're just about. He likes it. He likes it. Yeah, we all like it, mate. Fair play. Yeah. Right. So, yeah. What have we learned? What have we learned tonight then?
Tanto's back.
Professional goalpost.
Corner post.
That's what we've learned.
You're not tall enough to be a goalpost.
From an hour and 10 minutes of podcasting. That's all anybody's learned.
You'd make a really good corner flag. Yes. Tanto's back. Sidebeh looks fast as out. Bate's back, 4 points from 2 away games. We bullied Cardiff. Happy days. Cardiff. Oh, yeah, and the final thing is we are going up. I think we can all agree on that. It's done. It's done.
Dusted.
So, thanks to everybody for joining us. Loads of comments tonight. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all of those. As I say, don't forget, there's the competition in the chat. Yeah,
that's Jimmy for JF Lindley.
Yeah. In the chat, in the comments, after the video has uploaded to YouTube, just comment Tanto, and I'll pick a winner. Hopefully, we'll get loads of them, and we'll contact you.
Can we comment? Can we comment?
No.
Okay.
No. You're part of the team. You can't comment. You're exempt. It'll just be a fix if you got it, wouldn't it? So yeah, and. Cheers for everybody watching. Do like the video as well and subscribe if you haven't already. Whatever podcast player you listen to us on, please do rate and review and all that good stuff. It helps us climb the charts and things. And then all that's left to say is, Waggy, Jimmy, we'll see everybody in the courtyard on Saturday, won't we?
Yes.
Yep.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you, everybody. Speak to you later. Bye.